So we have the opening bell here on this Friday morning. As I mentioned, it looks like we could be poised for a positive week on the major averages after a down week last week. We've sort of been alternating up and down weeks here for the major averages as we've headed through July and into earnings season, and sort of week by week and day by day, the narrative and the mood of investors changes as we try to figure out if we've indeed priced in recession, if we've priced in an earnings downturn. Amex notwithstanding, and I think this next stock is a really good example of the other side of the equation, right? Is, maybe you're spending, if you're an Amex customer and you're in a financial position to do so, you're going on those trips, you're staying at those hotels. Maybe if you're drinking this particular beverage, you're not? I don't know. I'm talking about Boston beer, guys. And Boston, wait a minute, is that right?
Yeah.
The shares are higher now?
I'm just.
How is that possible?
That's shocking. Let's just wait for this to clear out, because this quarter was another snap-like disaster from this company. And this has been a rolling train wreck from Boston Beer going on the past 3 quarters now. Conference call was really bad. Truly losing market share. They clearly have too much inventory in the market of Truly.
No, that's as of yesterday.
Move, yeah,
it hasn't opened this morning yet.
Yeah, I mean, this is
I imagine. You know
quarter.
what I bet is going on, you guys? I bet that there is a pause for volatility at the open for this stock, because the downward leg is so large that sometimes you get volatility halts being triggered. That could be potentially what's going on with Sam, because we were seeing, how much was the stock down in pre-market?
Yeah.
That's it? I thought
right now it's
down
looking like 5%.
Right. So I guess that now we're seeing a little bit of an opening trade here for Boston Beer. But this is a company that's really been struggling all year. This is not the first time we've talked about an earnings miss from Boston Beer, that the company has just been having trouble sort of weathering this time. It's one of the companies that made missteps when it came to seltzer, right? Betting big on the hard seltzer trend that has sort of fizzled, gone flat, if you will.
Keep this. Here's a not-so-fun fact from the call. The CEO saying, Dave Berwick, we have adjusted down our category volume growth for hard seltzer from between flat to plus 10% this year to down between 15 and 20%.
Yeah.
That is a major reversal in your business. And I could sum up this conference call really with essentially one line. People just not liking Truly anymore.
Yeah.
They're drinking other stuff. They just don't want Truly in the fridge.
There's a story that's long been at play with companies like Boston Beer Company, and it's all about depletions and how quickly they're moving through their inventory. The depletion rate for the second quarter, it actually decreased, so that is a bad thing. 7% from the prior year, reflecting decreases in the Truly Hard Seltzer, Angry Orchard, Sam Adams, Dogfish, the list goes on. But excluding some of the Truly declines as well, the depletion volumes for the remainder of the business in the second quarter, that increased 14%. And so this is essentially the rate of how quick they're actually moving through their inventory, which the shipment volume for the second quarter, 2.4 million barrels, 1.1% decrease from the year prior. And so all of this considered, it's really how quickly they can continue to move through inventory, find some of the larger business-to-business partners beyond just the consumers like ourselves who are saying, oh my gosh, recession, I got to think about that. Let me go get a drink. I think it's really coming down to how quickly they can move through everything that they are producing at this point in time and getting that out the door as well.
They've just got to start giving away the Truly. I don't know.
I see the trends changing within our own crew. My friend Pal, used to drink Truly all the time. Now she's back to Bud Light. I grabbed a drink last night with our senior auto correspondent, Prad Subramanian. He was drinking High Noon hard seltzer, not Truly.
Oh,
not
interesting.
Truly.
I didn't think Pal used to drink hard seltzer.
That's what I'm rolling with right now.
I thought she was a Bud Light girl.
Anyway, a good whiskey too.
The earnings per share forecast for the year is really what caught my eye as well. The slash to that. The new earnings per share forecast for the year is $6 to $11. It had been 11 to 16.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
Sounds like it's maybe potential shakeup in the C-suite at some point.
Yeah. All right, we're going to keep track of shares of SAM.